Hello, my friends. This is MC Oda. Welcome to this episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm hiding in this little dirt box. Well, let me explain. So I was doing a few things off camera just to get prepared for this episode, and I had a realization about something, which I'll get to in a moment. And I wanted to go AFK for a while, which is why I was in the dirt box. But now I started hearing lots of noises. I hear spiders, and endermen, and some pillagers coming. And I was a little scared to come up here because I'm not really prepared for this. It is nighttime. Okay, let me sleep. So at least maybe if there's... Oh, there's monsters too close. Oh, there's an enderman. Alright, let me be smart about this and get armed up. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out with the boat trick. Come on, boat trick. Get in the boat. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's get rid of this enderman. Oh, he hit back. Guess I got a little too close. Ooh, hey, got a pearl. Okay, let's see if I can sleep now. I hear a spider. Hopefully he's not too close. Okay, good. Alright, well hopefully that will remove some of the threats that are outside. And I hear the pillagers. I'm not sure where they are. But I don't think I want to get too involved with them yet. Let's see. Let me see if I can find this spider real quick and take care of him. Maybe he's up here on the second. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two of them. All right. So, what was I doing off camera before we started this episode? A couple of things. First of all, oh, I boarded up these doors because I didn't want the zombies to bust them down while I was AFK. Oh, there they are. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Well, that was one of them. If I attack one, though, I'm going to get the whole bunch. Maybe he's the only one. You know what? I think we're going to... Well, he's attacking me now. Are there any more? Oh, there's a skeleton and some armor. Don't see any creepers. I don't see any more pillagers, so maybe he was the only one. Maybe, oh, there's one. Are they going to attack me? See, those guys don't realize that that guy was aggro on me, so I think they're going to be okay. I think I can just leave them alone. Okay, I think I'm safe. Let's see, there was a skeleton with armor over here. Let's see if he's still around. And I'm not seeing him anymore. Okay, so a few things I wanted to do this episode was I wanted to finish with the main structure of this house. So what that's going to mean is putting a roof on the top, putting some into at least the outside of the interior walls in the upper room there, and then putting the windows in the correct places. Yeah, I think that's the main things I want to accomplish today, is just get the main structure of the house built, so I can move on to more interesting things. Let's see. So while I was between episodes, I did a bunch of farming. I got a bunch of oak. I started farming the dark oaks and the spruce because I was going to need some more of those for the build. It looks like an enderman left a grass block right there. And also while I was doing that, I sheared a bunch of sheep to get more wool for the ceiling of the second story. I also went back over to the swamp to get more terracotta because I felt like I was running a little bit low and I didn't know how much I would need for the interior walls of the second story. So I just wanted to make sure I had plenty. And I got some light gray dye. Oh, I discovered over there that the oxeye daisies also made light gray dye. So I had like 3 different flower types over there to make light gray. So I guess I chose wisely on the color that I picked to dye this, because like most of the flowers over there created the color that I needed, which is pretty awesome. I also smelted down some more smooth stone because I'm going to need these slabs for part of the roof. And I think that gives me enough material to get started. Oh, you can see that I also had to run in with a trader. Ooh, I think, did that happen? I think that was this game. Oh yeah, I put dirt on this door too to make sure no zombies broke down this door. Yes, this was, okay. I wasn't sure if I was thinking about this game or a different game. Yes, a wandering trader came by and he actually sold the small drip leaves for 1 emerald. So I was able to grab those. And those are a rare item that's only, as far as I know, you can only get those from these traders. So that was a pretty awesome find. I was pretty happy about getting that. And he also sold a cactus, but he was selling the cactus for 4 emeralds. And I kind of didn't want to, I didn't want to risk getting someone selling moss and only having 1 emerald left. So I did not buy the cactus, even though I have no idea how close by a desert might be. I didn't want to risk getting rid of all my emeralds for something like a cactus, which once I do find a desert, they're all over the place. So, another thing I wanted to do today is I do have to fix these fences. So apparently, I saw this. Remember, I think if you saw last episode, I think I was talking about I saw the little baby sheep kind of walk up to the fence and do this little jump, jump, jump thing and got through. So I saw a cow do that, a baby cow, and I realized that they're not actually pushing the babies through. The babies are doing it on their own. So like, I saw a baby once just kind of walk up to the wall like this, and he does this little jump, jump, jump. He jumps like 2 or 3 times really quick. Well, if he happens to do it here at this joint, he does his little jump, 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 and then he like pops to the other side. And I watched one do it. And so I'm pretty sure that's how they were actually getting out. So I am going to have to protect those corners there. And I had some ideas for how I wanted to do that. And we'll see if... actually, you know what? Let me do that really quick. And then I'll get working on the roof of the house. So my idea with that was to use these cracked stone bricks. Let me crack stone bricks and regular stone bricks. And I wanted to make, let's see, I think you need the regular stone for a stone cutter. Yep, okay, I want to make a stone cutter. You really only need it for, as far as like losing material, it's really good for stairs, but I wanted to make some slabs, but I didn't want to make a ton of them. So I think what I'm going to do is make some, let's see, let's do, oh, can you not stone cutter cracked bricks? Only do, okay, all right, that's fine. I'll work with it. Let's see. Let's start with this many. So what I was thinking now, where the 2 fence types join up, let me go somewhere where there's not a ton of animals. Let's kind of do one kind of here on this corner. So I figured I'd put a block and then a slab. So like a block and a slab. So, oh, and a slab. There we go. And then, don't get out, don't get out. Oh, if you get out, you're going to be dead. All right. So that's what I was thinking. I'd join it like that. and that will probably look pretty decent. Oh, you come back now. These animals. Stop. Wow, he's really running. Okay. Yeah, so I figured I'd just do this. I could still keep the different fence types, and then I can just put these at the joints just to, you know, break them up a little bit. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to put them always on corners, so let's just see how it looks if it's here. So, let's see. Get some cracked in here just to get some variation. No, 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 no. Let's see. Oh, he's got me all frazzled. Okay, there we go. Okay, so some of them will be cracked, and then some of them won't be, and I guess the slab never will be cracked because apparently I can't make a cracked slab. I didn't realize that, but you know, you learn. You learn as you play. So I'm gonna go around and do a couple of these. And let's see, this one can be the actual corner. So yeah, this is a bummer. I was really hoping this fence would work out, but it was worth a try. Oh, stay back. You too. Which means now I'm going to have to put fence gates all through this thing, so I was going to make a couple of fence gates of the different types so I could have several different entry points and exit points. Ooh, I'll put one here. And, nope, nope, nope. No, don't jump over. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm going to have one less sheep. Okay. That's getting dark. I'll tell you what, let me finish this up, and I'm going to stick a few fence gates. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to finish up this fence and make a few fence gates, and I'll be with you in just a second. And I'm back. Okay, I got those fences all fixed up, so now I should have no more problems with, you saw that little guy just try to jump right there. Hopefully I'll have no more problem with these guys getting out, and hopefully I won't have to mess with this fence anymore. You know, that's part of Minecraft, right? You try some things and try some new things, and sometimes it doesn't quite work out. And this one, I tried 2 new things, and neither of them worked. So hopefully now those fences will be good to go. So let's get back to today's main business. Oh, you know, I just realized I completely forgot to tell you why I was hiding AFK. So it kind of dawned on me that I thought I remember something about, like, when you sleep, the more often you sleep, the less likely it is to rain. And I wanted to verify that because, you know, we stuck in one of my first couple episodes, I stuck some cauldrons up on that little short mountain up there in the hopes that we could start using some of the powdered snow. And let me just make these buckets real quick. So I did some Googling and realized that, and yes, my suspicions were right. Every time you sleep, you kind of reset the weather cycle. So, you know, as each day goes on, I guess there's probably a % chance that it's going to rain or snow, you know, that the weather will happen. And then as you play, those chances get higher and higher until eventually it rains. But every time you sleep, it kind of resets the counter on that. And apparently, there is a fix coming up in the... Well, I saw that earlier this month, so this is... we're about the middle of November right now as I'm recording this. Early November, there was a post about one of the latest snapshots actually had a fix for this. Apparently, Mojang finally kind of addressed this problem, and they changed it such that now only if you sleep while the weather is active will it reset the weather cycle. So now just sleeping, well, I'm sorry, once 1.18 comes out, or if you're playing the snapshots, then if you sleep every night, you will no longer run the risk of like it never raining. So I realized that as I was playing, I was sleeping pretty much every night, and that I would never get snow in these cauldrons. So I decided to AFK overnight. I just fired, I hid myself in the basement and blocked myself in to make sure I had no accidents, and I just, let the game run overnight. And then in the morning I shut it off, and then whenever I came to record, I was still in that little box, so I thought that'd be a fun place to start the recording. But the important thing is let's see if this worked and if I got snow up here. So I don't like the fact that there's no snow on these blocks, but we'll see if it happened to rain or not. And, oh, yes, look at that. Powdered snow. Did I get some? Oh, I got some in this one too. And this one is not quite full. Awesome. All right, so for the first time, I will finally be able to play with powdered snow. Yay. Cool. So I'm excited. I don't know if you've probably played with it already, and you're like, it's no big deal, buddy. But to me, it's a bit of a big deal because I've not messed with it yet. So I'm happy that worked, and I'll just leave those cauldrons up there. And if it happens to rain or snow while I'm playing, I'm probably not going to AFK for that specifically anymore. But if it happens to rain or snow while I'm playing, maybe they'll fill up again. So cool. Powdered snow. Awesome. So that was the purpose of the AFK, was just to get that. Okay, let's get in this house and get this thing finished. Okay, first things first is I want to get some basic interior walls put up on the second floor. And I gotta go around this way. Boom. So for now, I think I'm just gonna put an exterior. This is the exterior wall, an interior wall, but just around the outside of the room. For now, this is just going to be one big open room because I haven't decided how I want to divide it up yet. I'll probably put something here, at least a short wall of some trapdoors maybe to act like a railing so that I don't just walk down there and fall. So let me put up these walls, and as I put up these walls, I'm going to have to kind of adjust how these windows are laid out. Like, for example, when I put the wall in this corner, now this window is going to look a little funny. So I'm going to have to fill in with some calcite in the appropriate places to at least make the existing windows not look so out of place. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that calcite, and I'm going to get these interior walls put up and probably make that railing around the stairs, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. And I'm back. All right, so I got the interior walls all put up around the second floor, and I got the windows put in place. And now I'm getting ready to start thinking about the roof. So with the fact that this house is so wide, right? So it's almost as I guess deep as it is wide, right? So it's like, or the exterior wall, I guess it's like 22 this way or something like that, and then like 19 this way. So I didn't want to put like a standard, pitched roof, because that's just going to be massive. It's going to be really, really tall. It's practically make like a whole third floor on the house, and I would need like a ton of calcite to fill that in, which I'm running the risk of running out of that. So I decided to go with like a lower pitch roof. So I think what I'm going to do, rather than using and I think for the roof, I think I'm going to make the outside edges of the roof these stone slabs, and then the main part of the roof is going to be dark oak, which is why I harvested so much dark oak. But I think what I'm going to do is, so let's say this is the edge of the house. I'm going to start the roof like that, and then I'm just going to kind of walk it up half a block per, half a block up for every block across. So and the best way to do that is with slabs, right? And the best slabs to use are slabs that keep the dividing line when you stack them. So at first I was going to use polished andesite, and whenever I had like an upper slab and a bottom slab, the andesite had that separation. But once I had a bottom slab and upper slab together like this, it formed into one complete block. So then this dividing line was like here and then smooth, and then dividing line, then smooth, and that didn't look good. But if I use these, it's going to at least keep a consistent pattern going up. And then once I have that, I'll just continue the same thing, but with dark oak slabs kind of in the center here. So that is the design I've decided on for the roof. So let's go ahead and get that started. And I'm going to bring my new powdered snow bucket to see if that can help me with the building. So let's try to at least get this, get it started. Let's see here. I'm going to have to get up on this wall. Okay, so I need to put a spruce beam across here. Okay, yeah, I need to put a spruce beam across the top here, running horizontally like I did in between the floors, because then this space will also be the ceiling of this room. And I haven't decided if this is going to be a flat ceiling with the divided rooms, or if I'm going to let this ceiling be vaulted to go along with the shape of the roof. So for now, I'm not going to put the ceiling in, but I do need to get this spruce. Let's see if I can do the water bucket trick again. I did it once. Let's see. Oh, nope. I took some damage on that one. Oh, those are dark art. Okay, there's the spruce logs here. All right, well, let me go put the spruce logs up, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So I got the the horizontal spruce beams across. That will help complete the look from outside. Now, from the front and the back of the house, that'll be the end. But from the sides of the house, as the roof pitches, you're going to see more calcite in here. So let's go ahead and try to start building this roof. So I'm going to want the first slab to be down below the roof line just a little bit by one slab. So the roof will start like that. And then, of course, it's going to be one tall, but then the next one's going to go like this. And then like this. And we're going to be kind of stepping up that way. Sorry if I'm coughing a bit today. My throat's been a little rough. I think I might be getting a little sick or something. But I'm trying to keep the coughing to a minimum here. Okay, so that's going to be the pitch of the roof, and that'll come to the center because this direction is odd. So, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing here? I only want this material on the border of it. Because all the material in here is going to be the dark oak. So let me grab some slabs of that. Now I'm going to need a ton of these. Boom. That is definitely a ton. Okay, so then, and I know I could get away with just doing like the top one, because from the outside it'll look fine, but I want it to look right from the inside as well. So I am still going to double stack these, I believe. Well, maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can save on materials and just do it like that. So the roof would look like this. It's going to have this border, which is too thick, and then it's going to have the dark oak in the middle, and the sun's going down, And the moon is coming up. Let's see. Where's my bed? It's down here. Yeah, let me go sleep real quick and I'll come back to this roof. Okay. So I actually have an option here, and one of those options would be to, oh, sorry if you heard that noise. Sounded like a loud vehicle just went by. So as I'm bringing the outline of the roof up, I could keep these slabs even with them, or I could have them one below it. So the edges kind of stick up past it. You know, I kind of like that, actually. I'm going to try that. See how that looks. So here I'll put the oak on the bottom of the two slabs. So this will kind of have this little bit going up. Yeah, probably not very realistic way to make a roof, but I think it looks kind of neat that way. So we'll go with it. Yeah. All right. Well, let me do that. And gosh, I hope I made enough material. This is I'm gonna use up. Well, see, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this on the borders, and then whenever I get to the center, I'm gonna have like a. Let's pretend this was the top of the roof where the two sides meet. I'm gonna have that kind of run down the center of the house as well, and I think that'll kind of be a neat look for the roof. All right, well, I'm going to start building this roof, and this will probably take me a while, so let me go ahead and pause the recording while I do that, and I'll be right back, and hopefully the roof will be done when I come back. I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I got the outline of the stone slabs in place. I just wanted to kind of come out here and take a look. And I think the low pitch of this roof is going to fit this house really well. I think that's just about perfect right there. It looks good on this side. You can still see that that spruce cross beam holding it up, but you still get a little bit of that bottom lip on the roof. I think that looks good. Okay, I almost feel like I wonder if this roof should actually come out a little bit more. I mean, it's such a big house, that extra. Like if it came out another block, if it did, it would hide too much of that and I'd have to raise it up a block. So I'm almost thinking I might do that before I get too far into the rest of the roof. And as far as the height, so from that spruce beam to the bottom of that roof tile right there, there's only 4.5 blocks. So the height is fine. It's not super tall, which is awesome. I think that's going to look pretty good. Let's just take a look at that framing from a different angle. Let's come out here. Now you can't really see it from here. Let's see. Let's come way out here, take a look. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. I think that's going to look nice. So if I want that overhang to be a little bit more, like if I want this to stick out an extra block, I'm going to want to start at the same height, which means it's going to raise the roof up probably another full block maybe, because it's going to be on both sides. I think I'm cool with that. I think I'm cool making that overhang a little bit more because I think it fits better proportionally with the house. Okay, so let me do that. Let me tear down all that hard work I just went through, and I'm gonna do the overhang, and then maybe I'll pop back in and see how that looks. Be with you in a second. Okay, I'm back, and that guy announced that before I got a chance to. Well, that was exciting. Okay, so I redid the roof. I pushed it out one block this way. And I think that that proportion is going to fit the house a little bit better. It looks a little funny now without the roof filled in, but it'll come together once all the rest of the material is there. And it'll also give us space to see a little bit more calcite above this beam on this side, because I'm probably going to need one to kind of to meet up with the roof. So I think that's going to look pretty good. And because I pulled it out one this way, I also pulled it out one this way. Just wanted to make it kind of keep the proportions there. And yeah, so I think that's going to come out pretty good. So now I just need to layer in a ton of dark oak slabs and get the rest of the roof finished up. So let me go ahead and take care of that, and I will be with you in just a moment. And I'm back. Okay, so I got the dark oak roof tiling in, and I think that looks pretty good. I like the contrast with this. Originally I had this line going even with this top one, and then once I brought this up I realized I had to lower this down one, and I think it actually looks better that way, so I like that. I think it's funny that this guy's still over here not despawning. He's just hopping around in the pond. But as I was building this roof, a whole nother group of pillagers showed up over here, and they kept pointing their crossbows up at me but not shooting me. But I think they all despawned. But that guy over there in the pond, he's just gonna sit there for, gosh, who knows how long. I might have to go take care of him before he sneaks up on me someday. So now I was thinking, now that this is done, there's a problem up here, and that would be that half of these blocks are spawnable. Right? So that one isn't because it's a bottom slab, but that one is. That one won't, but that one will. Right? So every other row is a spawnable row of blocks. Oh, hey, maybe those were the guys that were over here earlier, and most of them despawned with these two stuck around. That's so strange. Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows on each side are going to need to be spawn proofed here. And I'm guessing with these, right, so 1, 2, 3, every other one of these is going to need to be spawn proofed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here's how I'm going to do that. And I think for this it's fine because you typically don't see the tops of your roofs, right? You'll see it from a distance, and it'll just be kind of a color. Oh, look at all of them. I wonder if those were the ones that were here. Maybe they just moved over that way. They still have their leader with them. Yeah, you guys keep going away. Just move along. So the way I like to spawn proof these roofs is with pressure plates of the same wood type. Unfortunately, pressure plates are also very expensive. Right? So 2 planks for a single one. So like every log only gets you 2 pressure plates, which is just almost even more absurd than the trap doors. So on the ones where they're spawnable, if you put these pressure plates, that makes those blocks no longer spawnable. A mob cannot spawn on top of the pressure plate. But because you're using the same wood type, it just kind of blends in and you don't really see it. I mean you can notice it. You know, you come up here close to it and you can definitely see it, but from a distance, you're never going to notice that. And I think that's a good way to spawn proof these roofs. And now as far as this is concerned, I was thinking about, because yeah, you probably can't make pressure plates out of that. I was thinking I would just use normal stone pressure plates to put here, and the color difference is going to be a lot more noticeable than this. But you know, it's only going to be on every other one and only on the sides. It won't even be out here. And again, you're not going to see it from below, and I think it's going to look just fine once it's in place. So let me go ahead and put all these pressure plates in, and chew through a whole bunch of more wood and see, and then I'll be back with you once that's done. And I'm back. Okay, so I got all my pressure plates in place. Luckily, I did not run out of dark oak, so I didn't have to go harvest more, but boy, that sure used a lot. And I got these stone in place, and I think they look okay. So even if you were to notice that from afar, I don't think it's going to look bad. So I think that's going to work out really well. So now we should have no problems with anything spawning up on this roof. So, all right, okay, I had to make myself a little access point here. So this gets, whoops. There we go. Okay, so that gets a slab and that gets a pressure plate. And then I'll scoot on out of here and put a slab there. Okay, that finishes the roof. So now I need to fill in this gap. Oh, and by the way, the dark oak did come up right up to the spruce log, so I don't have to put any calcite along that outside, along the length, because that's going to be hidden from the outside. Now this spot in here, I don't want to just go calcite straight to the top. I feel like this has to have, usually with these style houses, you would see like a couple beams, like maybe like going diagonally and stuff. And I don't know that I'm clever enough to do that. So I think what I might do here, so how many blocks tall is this? I did go harvest a little more spruce. I harvested that big tall spruce tree over there. Has the new one already grown back? Wow. Okay, that was really just a couple minutes ago in real time. So like I harvested that. Oh, oops. I'll have to fix that later. I was trying to point and I didn't realize I was punching my glass. Anyway, I harvested that tree earlier and planted a new one, and it grew back like really fast. Like probably most of those leaves didn't even despawn before the new one grew. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so anyway, so I think what I might do here is, let's see, how much space am I working with? Let's see, maybe go right to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 blocks. Can't do anything too crazy with 5 blocks. So I think what I want to do is I want to put a vertical one right here in the center, which I believe is right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe just like 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's all I need. So is there going to be a middle here? So how many do we have? We have 1, 2. It's hard to see. I need to see these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 technically, because you're still going to see calcite here. I'm going to have to somehow. Oh, I might not be able to squeeze it in because of the half slabs. But okay, anyway. So that's 9. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's going to look off centered because we're going to have extra wood there. So let's try one here. 2. Will this go all the way to the top? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so what's that? 3 in between. So 1, 2, 3 right here. That might be good enough. And then you just fill this in with calcite. Don't even need a window up there. I think that's going to look pretty good from the outside, honestly. At first I was thinking maybe I could put even another little cross beam up here, but I don't think it really needs it, honestly. I think that's going to look good enough. All right, so let me do that on the other side as well. Yeah, I think that's going to look really nice. Awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Let's hop on up here and get this one done. So let's find the center. Right there, yep. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then on number 4. There. Okay. there. Excellent. Okay. So, if I'm going to make this solid calcite, I'm glad I skimped on making big windows right now. So let me go ahead and grab that calcite from downstairs and sleep away this night, and I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm back. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. I got that top filled in with calcite. So everywhere where the calcite didn't touch a full block, I had to stick an extra half slab of dark oak in there. From here, the color difference looks funny because that the underside is like darker than the side, I guess because of the lighting. That looks a little funny from, I'm missing one right up here. I just noticed that because of the color difference. So let me stick that right in there. Okay. So I think that looks pretty good. Let me see how that looks like from the outside. And I'm thinking that's going to look pretty nice from outside too. So let's just hop on down there. Oh, and by the way, I did clean up some of those little straggling pillagers. These two guys out here were still hanging out. There were still two down there by the pond. And then another one, I'm not sure where he came from, but another one ambushed me as well. But that whole group of them never came back. All right, so let's see how this is looking. And I like it. Awesome. Okay. It's not diagonals, but again, that would be a little hard to do. And I think that's going to look just fine. I think I'm happy with it. Let's see. That right there looks a little weird. So I may go up there and stick one half slab in that spot. Assuming that is not... Okay, yeah, that would be a regular block there. Okay, yeah, I could get a half slab in there. I may do that. I may leave it the way it is. Actually, you know what? I think I might just leave it the way it is. All right, I think that's going to look pretty good. So that is the that's the main structure of the house now. That is done. That is all the walls are done. The roof is up. I know that second story is still just a big open mess, but eventually it'll get itself sorted out and I'll find something to do. I'll find a way to section this off. Heck, I might just leave it as one big massive loft area. I don't know. With the big vaulted ceiling, might be kind of cool. I could kind of get maybe some bigger contraptions up in here. I don't know. But we'll just play it by ear. We'll leave it the way it is for now. And looks so I can start moving in and move out of the starter home. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's see how much time I have. I think I might have enough time to do this. I don't want to have to keep opening these doors. I want these doors to be automatic. However, if you do it with, let's see, if we just do it with these right here. So oh no, that's right, these go on this side because this is double. And then we gotta put these out here. Okay. If you do this and you walk exactly in between them, this is awesome. But if you only hit one, it's only going to open one door. So I want both doors to open when I go out. And that is going to require some redstone. And that's going to have to go underneath here. So let me go ahead and grab my materials that I'm going to need for that. So yeah, so you're going to see the first little bit of redstone from a guy who really doesn't redstone much. But this is a pretty simple contraption to make. Let's see. I'm just gonna need. Let's see. I'm gonna need 2 repeaters. So I'm gonna need 4. torches to make those. And the rest is literally just going to be dust. Let's see. The repeaters are made with... Are those made with regular stone? I can't remember. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I need some regular stone, which I might have to cook up some cobblestone. I think I pretty much used up all my regular stone on the on those pressure plates up there, because I needed like 11 pressure plates up there, which was like 22. No, I needed 22 of them, so that was like 44 stone blocks. That's just insane to make 22 pressure plates. So let's see, I'm only gonna need like 6. So I'll just do I'll do one coal's worth. Let's see. You know, I think for this house, this little room at the front, I think will end up being my bedroom. It's right up against the wall. You know, if there's mobs out, I wouldn't be able to sleep. But you know what? For now, I'm going to make this my bedroom. And not much else you can do in this tiny little room. So, okay, that's got a few more to go. So let me start prepping for this. So, first of all, let me tear away this wood so I can see what I'm doing. And unfortunately, this means I'm going to kind of have to get into my basement wall a little bit and mess that up. But we'll try to patch that up from the inside so it doesn't look too bad. So what's going to happen here is we're going to remove this. Okay. So this is where the pressure plates are, and then of course there's 2 more on the other side as well. So we're going to have to do this twice. So we just need redstone to run underneath there. So when you step on the pressure plate, these things will light up and give you a signal. And then we need to wrap it around and get it into those blocks right there. So this is going to end up being the repeaters. Okay. So let's go ahead and make those repeaters. And we're going to stick them directly into the blocks that they're going to power. Right there. Now we need to get the redstone up to the repeater. And let's see, the best way to do that, let's see, this one's going to have to be removed. So if you just do dust like this and dust like that, that would work. But then you won't be able to hide it. See, so you do this, boom, it works. Okay, and if we do the same thing on this side, boom, 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 then even if I just step on one, they both open. All right? And I haven't done on this side yet, but now I can't do this though, because if I hide this with this wood, that right there breaks that redstone. So this spot is going to have to be a half slab to allow that signal to keep going, or to not break the redstone. So this one, if that's a half slab, see, that doesn't break the redstone, and this can keep, and then this will go and completely cover it up. Okay. So half slab, and then block. Oh, use some more, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, so now when you come in, no matter which one you hit, both doors are going to open. And of course, right now, mobs can open them too, right? So it's not real safe. But once I get this porch finished, I think I'm going to have like a little fence gate or something out here that you have to go through to get to the front porch. And then that fence gate will help keep the mobs out. So now I just have to do the same thing on this side. And this is where I'm going to get into my basement. Oh, and on this outside, because this porch is going to be at such a slope, you're definitely going to be able to see up underneath it. So what I'll do is once this porch is built, I'll put a couple of these stone bricks out here, and then that'll hide the redstone, and because the bricks will be under the porch, it shouldn't look too bad. Okay, let's see how far I need to clear out for this. Not too far. Repeater there, dust there. Okay. Oh, I need 2 more repeaters. Duh. And I don't have enough stone for that now. I have enough stone. Okay, let's see. Let's do another 8. We'll get them cooking up while I finish placing these. Alright, so now on this one, let's see, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. Because now the redstone has to go right there. And it's going to... Okay. So some of these, well, you get some stone bricks from here. We got some cracked stone bricks. Okay, my inventory's starting to get a little full here. And some mossy and some regular. Just to try to keep the variation. So we're going to need a signal. It's going to come across here, and then it's going to come up there. So we'll do a cracked brick here, cracked brick here. Let's see, we'll drop a mossy one in. And let's see. Do this one here. And let's see, so that's going to have to be here. Oh, no, wait a second. Nope. Oh, I don't need none of the repeaters because the repeaters are going into that. Okay, I only needed the 2 repeaters. See, I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay, I think that's going to have to be there. So now these are just going to come across like that and just join up with that one. And I think those can get covered in. Okay, so now here, this is under the wall, so you're not even going to see it. So I might be able to just leave those the way it is. And just stick this here and that there. That like that. So functionally this should work. So no matter which one I step on, they both open. And I like that on this side it's recessed. Oh, you come out and then they close themselves. You come in, and even if you hit it at an angle, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so I can work on hiding that right there later. Now let's just go see what that did to my basement. And okay, this isn't going to be too bad, I guess. Let's see. If I put the tiles here, then you still get this gap. And the gap is where the redstone is running, so I can't really cover that up. I could put another row of bricks right here. Or I could, like, do the tiles like this. So I'm trying to decide, does that look funny sticking out like that? Or should these be stone bricks? So if these were stone bricks instead, like this. That looks a little more natural, actually. That looks better. I think that looks okay. Can't really explain a reason why that would be there, but you gotta hide the redstone somehow. And if I really needed to, these right here could end up being half slabs if I wanted chests to come up and still be able to open, or they could be stairs. I think that looks okay. I didn't wreck the basement too badly. Yep, and once I hide them up here, which I can go ahead and do that now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's stone. I want the bricks. Alright, so then I'm going to have these come out a little bit like this. Oops. Right, so those will kind of stick out like that, but my porch is going to continue coming out from that spot. I'm thinking I'm going to want the porch, maybe the porch ends there. Originally I was thinking it would go all the way to the end, but that's just a little too close to this. So maybe the porch will come to that point. Okay, and I was thinking it would come out 4. Because my thoughts were, let's see. My original thoughts were that there was going to be railing running this way, and that it would give you a 3 wide space to run around here, even with the railing. No, let me sleep this room. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this railing, and if I want the porch to be a little bit bigger than it is. Because this porch feels a little small, but maybe it doesn't really have to be that big. Yeah, maybe I can bring the porch out to that window so these windows look out over the porch. Maybe I can pull it out that far. See. Oh, but again, see, I was thinking I wanted stairs coming off the sides of this porch and the front, but boy, that really just, that's going to put the stairs going right down the hill. So I'm not sure I'm loving that. But if this was the porch here, that's a pretty good size. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good size. Let's see. Let me see if I have more wooden fences down there. I can start putting up some of those. Well, let's see. I'm going to need some of these stairs. So I definitely want the set of 2 stairs to line up with the 2 doors. See, do I want to do like this on the bottom here so they can come up, so I can kind of come up from an angle? I think I do want to do that. Okay. But now what do I do here? Do I do this? Oh yeah, I think so. I think I do that. And now what I can do here is I can put like, say, a spruce log. Look like these things are being held up by something sturdy. So, gotta put one there too. One here, one here. Okay. So it does look funny from here though, right? Like the porch just hides the whole front door. Man, all right, now I'm not liking that positioning. But I think this worked kind of the way I wanted it to. And maybe I don't have stairs on this side. Let me go grab those fences. I know I have more fences from when I was doing this. Of course, gotta grab the Gotta grab some of the sugar cane. Let's see, fences, 34 fences. That should be plenty. Okay. All right, let's get some railings around this porch. And yeah, I'm not loving the look of the house from this angle. Oh, that's disappointing. It's almost like this would look better on a not up on a hill. Well, if I bring this all the way to the wall, say I bring the fence all the way in like this. Maybe I bring it all the way to here. Like that. I could even say, I wonder. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the signal into this block without redstone showing. I was going to say, I wonder if I could actually just put gates right here and somehow rig it up where this thing opens them and I could just keep running straight out. I don't think that's going to work. And maybe I don't want the gates here on the porch. I kind of don't want the gates right here on the porch. And I can do something a little more decorative with this than just fence, but the fence will be here for now. And maybe what I'm thinking is, maybe I am going to end up having to like bring this hill out a little further before it goes down. And then kind of have like a little fence kind of running around out here and have all this in here all lit up. But I think for now, this will be okay. And I'm going to have to do the fences for now just to keep the mobs out. Because I don't want them getting through my nice little redstone doors. And I think I have to do some pressure plates here too. So at least when I come and go, I can just kind of jump in, then I don't have to worry about, yeah, I can just run right through everything. Okay, I like that for now. It's not ideal, but I think I'll tweak this later. And I think I'm probably about running into time now. So I think, yeah, I think off camera, but between now and the next episode, I'm gonna just kind of move my inventory out of that, which will now be the farmhouse, and I'll move it into here and start getting some of that situated. And then while I'm doing that, I can think about what I want to do with this. I can think about how my house looks awesome from every direction except for in front of it, because now, because you start so low down here, you see nothing but porch. And in those windows, you just see the roof. So this is not a very attractive view, unfortunately. But, yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I guess I should have thought about that when I was building it on a hill. All right, well, I guess for better or worse, that's my house. And that's how it's going to be for now. So thanks for spending time with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you again. And until next time, talk to you later. Bye-bye now.